Hi there, my name is Jonathan Ferreira. I've been teaching English for the past 10 years, both in Brazil and Canada. In the past 3, I've been given the task to prepare Chinese teenagers to score 6.5 or higher in the IELTS Academic, as this is a language requirement in most Canadian universities. I've also had the great pleasure to meet Brazilians taking the IELTS General Training exam in the process of applying for the Canadian Express Entry program. Today, I'd like to talk about the differences between these two exams, specifically the writing sections. There are differences and they are significant. I will also briefly explain why it's challenging to score 7 or higher in the IELTS exam, both academic and general training. So the first point to consider is the purpose. Why would you take the general training or the academic? In a nutshell, immigration purposes, outside Canada, take the general training. Applying to study overseas, take the IELTS academic. What are the main differences in the writing section? Well, let's start with the general training part 1. There, you are asked to write an informal or formal letter to a friend or a manager respectively. The rule of thumb here is to attend to the register. That is, consider to whom you're writing and adjust your word choices and language structures to the context. You will not want to write a greeting such as, "How is it going, buddy?" or to your manager, nor will you want to say or write, "Honorable Mr. Ferreira," when you're writing to a friend. IELTS Academic Part 1. You will summarize the main features of line or bar graphs, tables, pie charts, or a combination of these graphs. You will need to describe the main trends, that is, what has increased or plunged, remained the same or fluctuated. It's paramount that you vary your word choices to avoid repeating overused verbs such as increase or decrease. You should opt for nouns as nominalization is quite common in academic texts. Visit my website and sign up for to become a member and receive exclusive materials to develop this skill. For part 1, you will also summarize the main changes, the main features of a map or the changes that have occurred between two maps in two different time periods. Or you are to describe and explain a process such as the life cycle of an animal. Organizing your thoughts and finding a change pattern is critical before you start writing. Remember, you should spend no more than 20 minutes in this part, as you must spend more time and energy in writing your essay, which is worth more. Now, part 2. Though they resemble, there are some questions that appear more on the academic test. The most common essay questions for both are agree or disagree. There is a statement and you are asked whether you agree or not and why. Advantages and disadvantages. Another statement is provided and you should discuss the advantages and disadvantages of a certain measure. Check out the following example. Discussion. You are offered 2 points of view and you should discuss both of them and write your own understanding on the matter. Multiple question task. There is a general statement followed by 2 questions or more. You should organize your responses to each question in separate paragraphs. A variation to this question is the problem solution 1. In which you are asked to identify one or more problems and offer a solution or solutions. Finally, one that is quite common for the general training is the opinion essay, which you will come across a general statement followed by a question such as, "What is your opinion on this?" or "Your view, what do you think about this?" Why is it so hard to score 7 or more? The answer to this question is, you must know the test. It's not just a matter of language. I have American friends who have taken this exam and were not as successful as they had presumed. There is a framework, a pattern that examiners follow to mark your test. If you don't follow it, you are automatically marked down. Also, your score is a sum of 4 parts: task achievement, coherence and cohesion, lexical resources, and grammatical structures and accuracy. I unpack what each of these sections entail throughout my 6-week intensive course and make sure students stick to the framework. Drop me a line if you're interested, or stay tuned for more exclusive materials on my website or Instagram videos that I'm willing to share. Well, that's all for today, people. If you have any questions or if you want to reach out, please check out my website, my Instagram, and I will be more than pleased to help you. After all, your success is my reward. Take care.